Another of those.
Only one dart double. He's hit the double by accident now. 48 scored, 24 left. Double 12.
Yeah, that's one of those accidents you don't mind a whole lot. As we see, he adjusts quite well to the double 12 instead of tops.
Jonny Clayton.
To be early days in that final, that could be important. Because the Ferret bites back. A Northern Ireland lead, but it's only by one leg. We are still on throw in this final, and the Welsh may have got away with one there. Finishes that Jonny Clayton has been taking out regularly in recent weeks. Oh, double for Bull! You cheeky Ferret, he's done it again. He did it at the World Championship. He has done it again. Jonny Clayton.
He's taken out 101. With this to go ahead for the first time in the match with a third ton-plus
Jonny
finish.
Clayton. 14th leg, it's Jonny to throw first.
Way off their target there. Clayton then. One dart for 3-1. And that double 16 has been like glue, and 3-1 it is. He's taking care of getting in Price.
And what a time this would be for the first ton-plus finish of the match. Going to get a dart. Double 16 for the break. Body blow for Jose de Souza. There's the point to the camera from Jonny Clayton. You hang around in the leg, you've got to take...
To nick legs off of Michael van Gerwen. Can he take the 112 out? He's going to have a dart.
16. Pictures tell the story. Outstanding.
Jonny Clayton. The third successive years, and that's a break of throw. Jonny Clayton is racing to the finish line now.
16.
Tops. Jonny Clayton's biggest finish of the game and his biggest celebration as well.
14th leg there in the focus.
Is that darts to win every leg, King Barry? Double 18. One man misses, the other doesn't.
Talking about that during the break there, Dev. The Super Series, as it's called. Now needs the ball, Clayton. Oh, how about that? He's taken out the 1-2-1. Before tonight, he'd done that 4 in 11 attempts.
Goal for all darts players is to win a World Championship. But after that, it's to win a major. And he's done it again on the ball, 121. If he carries on playing like this, he will win a major.
If he needs them.
Well, he's got options, hasn't he? Because is he going to go for the ball? Of course he is.
Not having to go for it, put it away.
Come on, Jonny.
Treble needed for the combination, and it's going to be treble 17, or it's Peter Wright returning for double 9, just steadying himself, doing the right thing. He's going to get a dart for the match. Jonny Clayton, what a hit that is! Jonny Clayton, who lost his last 2 games in the Premier League, he had a bounce out in that last leg as well.
21.
Doing a look at the service there, his 8th max. Jonny looking for the 1-2-1, and he pinned a couple of them in the opening round. He's done it again. He's 1 leg away from taking a huge scalp here.
24.
Should get a match dart. Double 11 for Jonny Clayton to complete the turnaround. And what a turnaround that is! Jonny the Ferret Clayton roaring back from 4-0 down to win 6 on the spin. Now Jonny Clayton, 4-18s, leaves the bull. There's the 4-18s. There's the bullseye, and the Ferret finger points towards a level 1.
So first chance, Jonny Clayton. Good dart. Double 14. 14. To break straight back, and what a response that is from the Ferret.
Jonny Clayton. 21.
Well, this is the signature finish. Bullseye of Jonny Clayton. It's what he does. So he leaves 81 after 9, 1-2-1. as well. He takes out. Brutal. Finals, didn't make the final again in the Grand Slam. Not an issue for these two. Booked their spots already. This for 3-3. And Jonny again.
Jonny Clayton.
Pinning the double. All 6 legs have gone on throw.
Hole if Clayton doesn't take out 1-3-4. Tops now. That's awkward. That's not that awkward. That was majestic. That is fantastic. Yet to move to one side.
Can the Welshman just drag another of Snakebite's fingers off this grip in the final and the title double 10 again? Oh, he's been knocked out his rhythm. Does it matter? No, it does not. That's the same hole as last time. He's taken out 140 twice in this final, Jonny Clayton, and he is back on level terms.
Jonny Clayton of Wales. There's the treble 20. Double 12! Jonny Clayton hits the mark!
Jonny Clayton.
What a fairy tale story this is, Jonny Clayton, and his debut Premier League campaign. He has hit the lot and nails the 9-darter.
Go, Jonny, go. Go. Jonny, go.
Incredible stuff as Jonny Clayton completes the 9-darter. We finally had one here at the UK Open this weekend, and it has come from the fabulous ferret Jonny Clayton with a moment of sheer sporting brilliance.
Left double, and Jonny took out a tongue-plus finish to win the set, so it could have been all so different. This could be different if this goes in double 12.
Wow, how about that? Jonny Clayton picking up where he left off. Ryan Searle kicking himself there for letting Jonny Clayton in with a chance, but he had to take out 144.
Started so beautiful, this leg for Jonny Clayton. Is it going to end the same? There's your answer. An absolute stunner.
2 from Van Veen. Can he win it? Can he win it? Can he win it? Oh, he can win it with a magnificent 156. Jonny Clayton has been the star.
This is on the Welsh throat. This high in the bed, double 11. Jonny Clayton. Let me tell you, without that man's finishing, the Welsh would be in trouble. He took out 68 that was needed in the 3rd leg. He took out that ton just before the break. Now that 1-4-2.
Good job of making the point 30 seconds ago.
Oh, is it going to be futile? Is it going to be absolutely pointless?
Jonny Clayton. Thanks, Michael Pro first.
Great reaction. Wow.
Oh, surely not. Surely not. The ball. Unbelievable.
Jonny Clayton. 156.
Now then, Jonny. Double 18 for a 156, and it's a monster! Jonny the Ferret Clayton racing into a 2-0 lead.
How quickly things can turn. Clayton now with an opportunity for a 2-set lead. And he pins Tops. What a sensational checkout from Jonny Clayton to double his advantage. Daryl Gurney, well, he had the opportunity.
If he doesn't pop it, what's he leaving? If he doesn't pop it, of course he pops it. Look at him, he absolutely loves it. A 1-2-1, a 1-5-6, a 1-0-1. Jonny Clayton is at it again.
146. Well, the odds are it won't matter. Humphries hopes it won't matter. But it could matter. It does matter, because Jonny Clayton has banged in a 146 on double 16. And Jonny Clayton now is in charge of this final.
So we will go to a tie-break. It's not like a first-round game where it doesn't.
Unbelievable dart from Jonny Clayton. Unbelievable darts.
He'll like that. Not sure whether to stay there. Double 17. That is wonderful from Jonny Clayton. magnificent even, and he needed it, and it's a break of throw.
Is he going for it? Of course he is. Jonny Clayton, majestic from the ferret, a 164, completely unnecessary.
Got this up his sleeve. Tops. Oh boy, what's that? Jonny Clayton with a classic shot that brings 3,000 Germans to their feet.
How quickly things can turn. Clayton now with an opportunity for a 2-set lead. And he pins Tops. What a sensational checkout from Jonny Clayton to double his advantage. Daryl Gurney, well, he had the opportunity.
61.
Whenever Jonny goes for his shots, he doesn't know how to turn down a ball. Good. And when you can hit him like that, why would you? And that's the way.
It's for Andreas.
Here we go. Two beautiful darts. That is beautiful. That is Jonny Clayton at his very best.
Andreas to Throper.
You said about that 32 hurting, but that hurts even more. It's another 170 in the Grand Prix.
Jonny Clayton.
Seen 7 of these so far in the tournament. Will it be another? The big fish! A big fish finish to bring the curtain down on a classic Jonny Clayton performance.
Clayton and Aspinall fighting with the final spot. He's looking for the bullseye. Oh, wow! Jonny Clayton. Sensational stuff from the Welshman.
First start, Wayne, is pinning up in the treble is a perfect example there, but the setup play, well, this would hurt. You said about that 32 hurting, but that hurts even more. It's another 170 in the Grand Prix from Jonny Clayton. A nod of acknowledgement for Gerwyn Price. Gerwyn Price upped it, but he just can't get rid of Jonny Clayton, and that's a break of throw. We're level in set 3 now.